There's this thing where sometimes with social media, you ask yourself as a public figure, what's the best thing to do? Is it best to be quiet when you're in the eye of the storm? You know, I would 1000% do that. When you are in the eye of the storm, is it best to just keep quiet, not say anything at all? Or are there situations where it's unavoidable? You have to say something. Because that's the conversation that's swirling around our epic film director. Remember, she did A Tribe Called Judah. That was an epic 1 billion, over $1 billion, over 1 billion naira. Maybe I'm just speaking something into existence for her. But that was 2023, and now we are here. And this is a conversation that no one ever wants to be entangled in. The Nollywood actress and filmmaker Funke Akindele is in the eye of the storm, like I said. Now, this is not a situation that a lot of people would want for her, but let's take a look at the video where she's basically narrating her innocence.
Do not forget, I've got my trying moments too. During COVID, remember, my mom passed on. Remember, politics, I was backlashed. Marriage, remember. Somebody now said you will lose your children. I think that's too much. I'm here trying to relax, trying to rest, to get my life together. I sent a message to that guy, Jumoke's brother. He saw it. He didn't reply. I said, oh, I'm so sorry. I didn't hear. I don't know anything about your sister. I don't know anything. I don't go to blogs. They send different things of blogs to me. As long as my name is not being mentioned, I do my thing. I face where I'm going to. Yes, I'm strict. I'm very strict. Yes, I will not take nonsense. I'm focused. Whoever works with me that wants to go, can go. Whoever wants to stay, can stay. Please, I have to do this live video because it has to do with Jumoke. May her soul rest in perfect peace. I feel so sorry. I tried. Jide can't testify. I have to go, guys. Tell me, how do they end? Tell me, how do they end this thing?
So here you're looking at Funke Akindele debunking allegations that the late actress Jumoke reached out to her during her battle with the illness that eventually killed her. But then allegations are saying that she ignored her messages. Now, we use the word allegations and all of that vaguely and sources. Let me be much more specific. Jumoke's brother, the brother of the deceased, shared a post on his Instagram account stating how someone who ignored his late sister during her predicament was now mourning her on social media. Now, a lot of people suspected he was then referring to Funke Akindele, and they just went on their actress's page and they blasted her to say, you know, she should have been there, she should have done this, she should have done that. And of course, that live Instagram session was where Funke Akindele explained, amongst other things, that she was equally depressed and dealing with her own trying moments too when Jumoke was sick. And then she said that, you know, she met her years ago. She was an actress. She gave her some roles featured in Jennifer's Diary. We loved her character. And that was it. You know, she acted her role, got paid, and left. Quite honestly, there's an incredible amount of pressure on public figures, which is why I started the story the way I did with, is it best to just keep quiet, or is it best to just say something? In Funke Akindele's case, she thought to respond, but this is the most inhumane thing ever. For whatever reason, you know, Jumoke's brother felt like it would generate some type of buzz to put out that post. He probably felt slighted, felt like something could have been done. But we've seen this issue happen one too many times where we lose somebody within the entertainment industry, and then a lot of people are asking questions as it pertains to what other people could have done to save them. You know, we see that happen all the time with the Actors Guild of Nigeria. I know for a fact that Emeka Rollas has not necessarily just answered that question because it's such a dicey question. Whatever you say will be used against you at the end of the day. So he's very careful in navigating the question of how the Actors Guild caters to actors. Now, in Jumoke's case, it is Funke Akindele, for some reason, is the only person that people can pinpoint and say, Jumoke acted in Jennifer's Diary. What if she acted other productions? that we don't know of, but we don't know who those producers are. What type of relationship do we know that they had as well? So does that mean that every single person who has acted for Jumoke has some type of obligation towards her? They're very, very tricky situations. And to see Funke Akindele in this position should give you an idea of just how bad the trolling was on social media. But you have thoughts and, opinions on this. So let's get onto Twitter and take a look at some of those reactions. Now, this tweet says, whoever said that should be picked up. And I agree. Jumoke was an actress who was paid for her roles. At least Funke didn't owe her any money after rendering her services. What else? You can see they're not even close at all. Many of us even check on those we're close to. How many of us even check up on people we're close to? They should give her a break. May her soul rest in peace. But this should be a time where people are celebrating Jumoke, appreciating her work. And her brother, on the other hand, is tainting her as entitled. Why do people want to remember this woman as somebody who was entitled because of something her brother is saying? This tweet says, this Funke Akindele's live video made me cry so much. That woman has gone through a lot and she doesn't say anything. Why would you tell her her twins will die? Why? Listen. Anyway, let's move on to the next tweet. What do people want from Funke Akindele, I beg? That's a really good question. Literally. You people want to kill the woman. She can't help everybody and certainly cannot be aware of everything and everyone around her. Funke Akindele also has her own trying moments as well. She can't be the only one comforting everyone. Who will comfort her? Even the comforter also needs to be comforted sometimes. Again, this all started because Jumoke's brother wanted people to know that wanted people to know that Funke Akindele was being fake by paying tributes to his sister. And the final tweet is, Funke Akindele stays in her lane and doesn't bother anyone. This must have really gotten to her for her to go on Instagram Live to clear the air about not helping Jumoke. Again, entitlement. That's why some producers people do not give Funke Akindele her flowers as a woman in film and television, because the stories around producers who are of a different gender in film and television and opportunities that are available out there, there are a handful of movie producers out there that would give you the same opportunity as Funke Akindele has. If you notice with her films, they're often repeat characters. She tries to incorporate people who have been with her from Jennifer's Diary. They're still with her as much as she can, but no. Funke Akindele is mother of all. This tweet says, Nigerians are looking for who to victimize in every situation, forgetting everyone has their battle they're dealing with. May her soul rest in peace, but pointing accusing fingers at anyone is totally wrong. Yeah, I think that's all we have. Now, in case you're wondering, who's the brother? I intentionally did not want to pay any attention to the brother because, again, he was just trying to start up a situation that would have ended really, really badly. And as you can see, has already started ending badly. So the story here is just Funke Akindele clearing the air on her relationship with the woman who's just passed. May her soul rest in peace. Be nice and don't be entitled. Nobody owes you anything.